except God. So when I'm asked who I give my unconditional love to, look for no other name except God.
Good morning, family. WOLB 1010. Good morning, Mondays with Larry Young and Mark C.
Yes.
Good morning to you. Good morning. We've got several pieces of information we want to get to you so that you can discuss. As also, we're going to have a discussion around. I was hoping we could get a better start, but I sat there for the whole close to 4 hours.
Yes, sir.
I watched that game.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, it was terrible. So, how do you lose when you're 15 points ahead?
Right.
You had the quarterbacks doing their thing.
Yeah.
You had the tight ends doing, not tight ends because he only got
running
backs.
Yeah. The new guy was Hopkins.
Oh my goodness!
The tackler catch.
My goodness, that was major.
Yeah.
That was like the Willie Mays catch.
Absolutely.
In baseball.
Absolutely.
My goodness. Baltimore Ravens, 40-41.
Yeah. And you know, no, go ahead.
You know, I was saying y'all might not be able to see him, but you can hear him. You better put your mic up so that you can tell us what your analysis of the body. Come on and tell us. Put your mic on, earphones, mic. Okay, sir. Your first round at it. Mic's on.
It's on.
There you go.
I mean, my thoughts on it was the defense just need to get a little better, honestly. Lamar played his game, no turnovers, which everybody always down him for. He played a good game. I just think our defense need to get better. We need to get a better pass rush. We ain't had no pass rush last night.
Exactly.
46 dropbacks and 1 sack. No pass rush. So
right.
We need a pass rush. So Alexander looked it bad. I mean, it's our defense, not our offense.
What do you say to people who, like Mark was saying earlier before the show, the national news item?
Yeah. On the Joe.
Ravens lose.
Yeah.
41-40. Yeah. And and that's what they made clear, with the exception of getting the fumble. And they're saying that's when they turned the game.
Yeah, it did, but see, that's another thing, though. Just because he fumbled don't mean that we got to let them score.
That's right.
We still let them score.
Thank you.
And he missed the extra point. That would have been 41-41. Winning overtime. We just shoot ourselves in the foot every time. That's really what it is.
Who been saying that, Larry? Thank you.
Yeah, that's really good.
Thank you, sir. Young 28-year-old man.
29 is on Thursday.
Oh, happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
Devontae Barry. Yeah, he's going to help us out, don't he?
Great.
Swears he's, and I got to admit, he does have a background on what's happening on the sports arena.
Good.
So, any other thoughts, sir?
No. Just hope we go in the next week looking good. Just hope
we're
so.
taking on Cleveland next week.
Yeah, but sometimes we shoot ourselves in the foot with them too.
Everybody, we shoot ourselves in the foot with the games we lose. How many times we been saying that, Larry? We beat ourselves. And I was thinking about this. Yeah, go ahead.
Go
ahead. Let's go back. All right. Let's go back 2 years ago. We had to win 2 home games. We had the best season. We didn't have the turnovers that we had last year and stuff. Then we had the best record. We had to win 2 home games to get to the Super Bowl. Right? What happened? We let the Chiefs come in here and just dominate us.
That was the year before last, yeah.
Yeah. Then this last year, what happened? The same exact thing. We should have handled Buffalo.
That's what I'm saying.
We led the league in penalties last year, Larry. You can't win no championship leading the league in penalties.
Nope. Well, run game looked good though. So
our offense, man.
What do you think of the catch of Hopkins?
oh, I love that. That's what he there for.
That's what he there for.
Them contesting one.
I forgot
That's what he there for.
team until yesterday.
They should have got Bateman involved a little bit more though. Yeah, they didn't really get him involved. Zay Flowers, 6 catches, 140 something yards. He looked good. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, sir.
No problem.
I'm sorry your first one had to be a negative.
It'll get greater.
Listen. Okay. Well, let's see what Leo and Gene have to say. But, well, no. Before I do, let me press hard on this one.
Yeah.
And you, Leo and Gene, and whoever else you can hold up, I'm going to get to you. But I got to tell you what's coming up the third Tuesday of this month. That's the National Action Network meeting.
Yes, sir.
But it's going to be so special. We're having a call to action on artificial intelligence.
Okay.
Artificial intelligence. And we got one of the best minds in the nation, perhaps in the world, but for sure the nation, Dr. Tyrone D. Taborn. He's going to please the publisher and founder of the U.S. Black Engineering and STEM City USA. He is the man who's been investing his time and his resources,
yes, sir,
to bring us up to date on what's going on with artificial intelligence.
Right.
And before that, he was doing the STEM City USA.
Right.
And we're just getting through STEM City USA, but the rest of the country is moving fast on artificial intelligence.
Yeah.
Now, if you want a job, if you want advancement, a second career, you need to be with us on the Tuesday, September the 16th. Tuesday, September the 16th, 7 p.m., New Shiloh Baptist Church.
Right.
I text Reverend Sharpton about it. He said if he could, he would like to be in the meeting himself.
Good.
That's how important this is.
Good.
Believe you me, family. Jobs, education,
yes,
advancement,
yes,
second degree. You do not want to miss this briefing, this call to action being led by Dr. Tyrone D. Taborn. And we encourage you to come. We got to get involved. Otherwise, we will be left behind.
Right.
And we're so left behind in so much. We don't need to be left behind in this.
That's right.
Again, put it down. I'm telling you, Lottie, everybody, you need to come to this.
Yes, sir.
I'm trying to tell you, I'm a current call. Make your way Tuesday, September the 16th, to find out what's going on with artificial intelligence. It's moving. It's coming into a big market. And we are not caught up yet. We're going to tell you how to get caught up, why it's important to be caught up, and yes, how to get a job.
Wow.
So now join us. I got the man who knows the answers to those questions. Join us Tuesday, September the 16th. All right. Okay, let's go. Let me go to the lines as I said I would. Then I want to talk about Trump. I want to talk about Moore's campaign on lack of no campaign.
Mm-hmm.
Then I want to talk about a doctor who swears he can document that white evangelists, ministers, are one of the biggest supporters of slavery.
Yeah.
Gee,
not surprised.
We got a lot on the agenda.
Yes, sir.
Let's start with Leo. Leo?
Good morning, Senator Larry Young and Mark Cannon and everybody. How you doing today?
Okay, good morning.
All right. Grand Rising many times over. And again, thank you for all you do and your commitment to our people and your dedication. First and foremost, I want to invite you guys to our meeting. I do that from time to time. The Roots of Scouting organization. We're in our 45th year as an organization of service
Wow.
to African people. We meet on this month. We're doing something different. We're having a special community meeting on the fourth Monday of the month of September, which is September the 22nd, Monday, September 22nd at 7 o'clock in the evening, from 7 to 9 p.m. here at Linden Park Apartments in Bolton Hill, 301 McMecken. You have to park on the street and walk in because our parking lot isn't adequate for the number of people in the building. So it's free parking at shopping center and otherwise, but park on the street and walk in 7 o'clock the 22nd. Also, our crab feast, our annual crab feast, the first Friday night in November every year. We'll be back at Tiffany East Caterers, 4116 East Lombard and Haven Street. The tickets are $80 a person, and it's more than crabs. We have a smorgasbord, a great buffet, and so we need everybody to come out to that meeting. And lastly, if I might say, with regard to the Ravens, it's a David and Goliath situation, because a lot of times our ego swallows us up and we think we got it made before we have. You got to keep control of the ball. If you don't keep control of that ball, doesn't matter how great you run, you got to not be so sure you've got it made. You've got to win overwhelmingly. And I'll say more about AI next week. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's go to Gene quickly.
Yeah, good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Lamar just announced, well, he in an interview, he said that he had cramps. I don't know if anybody ever played sports, but if you get cramps, you can't run. After the fumble, he had cramps, so he could not run the ball. So, you know, that actually happened. The other thing, too, is like, as far as AI is concerned, my son is 32 years old now, and he's been doing AI since he was 24. So, you know, you guys inform me because what is it? WOLB and Miss Kathy Hughes, you know, puts out this great information, and a lot of times it's too far ahead of the curve, and people just kind of don't get it. I jumped on it. My son got trained into. He's a programmer analyst and writes code, and you know, the rest is history. You know, financially he's stable, so forth and so on. The only other thing too is African Methodist Episcopal. I'm a Methodist, but an African Methodist Episcopal. Episcopal means that the religion was started here. The at African AME Church, you know, evolved. Richard Allen and Nat Turner was a AME pastor, and they're revolutionary.
Just those who want to speak on sports. Okay.
Yeah, okay. God bless you, Larry. Keep up the good work.
Okay, thank you, partner. And I'm glad your son took advantage of the artificial intelligence. It is so major. And as you heard Brother Gene say, doing well financially.
Mm-hmm.
It will increase your income
for
20, 30, 40%.
Yes, sir.
And you can start at a decent 5-figure.
Yep.
Allie?
Yes. Larry, how you doing?
All right.
Is Mark there today?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, what's up, Mark?
How you doing?
Let's go back to that football game yesterday. In the fourth quarter, you had 3 yards to go before you could make a first down, right? Yeah. Was it the best decision for them to punt that ball, and you got Derrick Henry there, you got Lamar Jackson, you spread the defense? I would have took my chances going for that first down, and the game would have been over. Do you agree on that?
All right.
You agree, Larry?
That's a good question, partner. I don't know.
Yeah, I know, but Larry, listen, you got the best running back in the league, Derrick Henry.
That's true.
That you spread it. You got Lamar that can run the ball. Harbaugh made a bad decision because I would have took my chances with the minutes that you have left. I would have took my chances on Derrick Henry or Lamar. You know, I would have took my chances. Or hell, one of them would have made them three yards, and you would have ran that clock out, and you would have won that game. I can't hear you, Larry.
I guess I'm being honest with you, partner. I am so upset with this thing.
I know.
I'm trying not to say
All
things
right.
because
I know, but Larry,
First game.
I know, but Larry, Mark, this happens all the time. It seems like in that
Exactly.
last quarter.
I've been telling Larry. I said, Larry, I've been telling Larry that he trying to hang in there with him.
Correct, but Larry and Mark, they bring in the big guns.
Mhm.
They go spend all this money on these players.
Right.
They not producing.
And we still beat ourselves. You know, it's crazy.
So what sense does that make? But I don't know. You kind of ask Orr too what's going on also. Zach Orr, you got to ask him what's going on also, because the Ravens should not be playing like that with all these top power and good players they have on that team.
That's right.
It shouldn't be like that.
I agree.
And look what they're going to be facing real soon.
Yes.
They got a tough schedule coming up.
Yep.
they took advantage of it. That our defense really let me down, man.
Yes.
Right.
Yep.
Like defense didn't play like they didn't play like they came to play. Especially always in that last quarter, they just lose it. How? Just how can y'all just lose it like that?
Mm-hmm.
It tells you something about your team.
Ali,
It needs to be, yes.
what did you think about Hopkins' catch?
It was a nice catch. It was a beautiful catch. The man is talented. He's an athlete. That's what you do. That's what you do when you're on that field. You got to do things that most people can't do. And a wonderful catch. But the Ravens, I'm telling you, Larry, you got to make a change in them last quarters. We got to do something to change that.
We take on Cleveland next week, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
And Flacco going to show you something that you may not believe. Watch what I'm telling you.
Ah, boy.
The Ravens can't. See, when you lose like that, then you go play another game. See, you just can't. You're not totally focused and say, well, we lost against that other team and and you're scared and all that type of stuff. But the Ravens played soft when they shouldn't have. The secondary, they should have brought it up close. They gave that game away, even if they didn't take the running game and win the game. They were playing so far back, the defense, that he just kept going down the field. 15 yards, 10 yards, 12 yards.
Yep.
Ravens got to change all that. You can't be afraid. Play like a Raven.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
Play like a Raven, Larry.
Yeah.
What you got to say about that?
I listen.
Wow.
Ali's making his points. I can't see a word.
Play like a Raven. I love that.
But I'm not going, Mark and Larry, I'm not going to give up on them. I'm going to stay behind them.
Yeah.
Hope things change. They our team, and no matter what happens, you still got to support them. You know what I mean?
That's how I looked at it, because I was mad. That's how I looked at it.
Right. I ain't going to hold out no more. Let somebody else go. Thanks, Larry and Mark.
Take care, brother Ali. Wow.
Yeah, I was upset, man. I was upset, but I thought about the first game, and you're going to call Harbaugh up and talk to him, and then we're going to be all right.
My. Well, Mark, what about this tragedy you were talking about this morning?
Yeah, man. And because it's been all over the news. The 19-year-old girl in the county, she was missing. First, she was missing, and she told her father she was going to the gas station. And beautiful young lady, man. And then they showed the footage. She parked her car, walked over, talked to somebody else, got in their car. That's the last time she was seen alive. Come to find out that she met this Hispanic guy. Like, the guy looked like he was a gang leader. Mafia leader or something, man. And they had the scar down the face, and nothing like he was 30-something years old, and he's been charged with a murder. We gotta hear more, because some people saying she was an escort, this, that, and the other. But that's the bottom line. And of course, the Republicans jumped on the fact that he was illegal. You know, he wants to be. And let me say this. Let me say this. If you come to this country, legal, unlegal, you join an MS gang or whatever, and you hurting people and stuff, I don't care where they send you. You come here, you killing people, I don't care where they send you. The guy that's been all over the news, what's his name? Garcia, or whatever his name is. The thing about him, he deserves his rights and all that kind of stuff. But when I hear about the things that was going on, as far as him, the domestic violence and all that kind of stuff, that kind of, I look at you kind of different, man. I want you to have your rights and all that.
But you heard it's what Trump and them were putting out. What does his wife say?
Yeah. No, his wife was taking up for him and all that kind of stuff. But I want him to have his rights and all that. So, all that, I want him to have his rights. But when you killing people and all this kind of stuff, I don't care where they send you, legal or illegal, black, white, Hispanic, or whatever. That's the way I feel about it. Trump should be gone. Trump doesn't even deserve to be president. And it's like, now me and you was talking about this, and I found my other copy of the Constitution. I gave it to you. Trump, way back when George Washington, now the first part, Larry, George Washington didn't say nothing about 2/3 of the cabinet. He said,
but he had 600 slaves.
Yeah, what was it, 1700s?
Still.
Yeah, come on, man. 1700s, Larry. I mean, But anyway, we're talking about. Let's talk about Trump. But anyway, I'm talking about what he said.
Okay,
this is what he said. Me and you've been saying this, and we even wanted recall in Baltimore. Do you remember? That's how we got the top term limits, because they want a recall. We settled for the term limits. Now, Trump, he said, he saw Trump coming. He said, the politicians are elected. He said, the power always lies with the people. Jasmine Crockett said that. The power always lies with the people. We elected officials, and I want everybody on the city, state, and federal level to listen to this. George Washington said way back in the 1700s that we elect public officials for a certain amount of time for our interests. And if they not doing the interests of the people, they should be recalled. George Washington said that. Then when the amendment came, somebody said, well, let's make it harder for them. You the politician, you figure out why that amendment came. But he didn't say nothing about no 3/3, did he?
Well, they weren't talking about the 25th Amendment at that point.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That came later, right?
Right.
But what did he say? If you ain't doing the will of the people, you elected, then you should be recalled. Did he say that?
That's the statement you read to us a couple months ago.
Okay.
All right. Let's see what Sekou has on his mind.
All right.
Good morning.
Good morning, Jumbo. Hey, I need some information. The incident you talked about, the sister disappearing after she got to someone's car that she apparently knew.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the same one that was missing? They say she was 16. What's her name? Dikara?
She was 19, and man, I can't. I thought I wrote her name down, but she was 19. Okay. She told her father that she was going to the gas station.
Yeah, I got that part, but I had read a couple of days ago that a 16-year-old disappeared. So I'm wondering if it's the same young woman. Do you know?
Not this young lady was 19. I do know that. Dikara, you right. Yeah, her name was with Dikara.
Okay, well, I think
Mhm.
it's the same
Yeah.
person. I could say 2 in a row back to back.
Yeah.
Hey, listen,
Mm-hmm.
why y'all wasting time worrying about them races? This ain't the first time they done snatched victory from the jaws of defeat. Or vice versa. I get
Right.
mixed up. What else?
I got you.
You got me?
Yeah.
All right. Talk to you later.
All right, man. Good to hear you. Take care.
Let's go down and pick up Raymond.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I want to let you know Trump didn't get elected because he was a good person. Everybody knew that he was a convicted felon in New York State Court. Everybody knew that he made disrespectful remarks about women and how he liked to touch them. Everybody knew that he wouldn't let Hispanics and blacks move into his buildings in New York in the 80s, and he was sued for it. Everybody knew how he inflated his properties to get a loan. Everybody even knew that he was found liable in civil court for not just rape, but for fraud.
Yep.
Everybody knew that. Everybody also knew when he had his university online, them degrees they got after they graduated was worthless. And they sued him to get the money back and won. They knew that. Trump got in office because this was the poor white people, the majority in this country. They got together and they said, was Trump said to them, you're the way you are because of them. That's why you don't have nothing, because of them. And he kept playing that. He kept playing that.
Yeah.
He kept telling the Hispanics, they didn't listen, that I'm running on immigration. Even though the Republican administrations, as well as Democratic administrations, they never really dealt with it. Even though Trump, in his first term, he said Mexico was going to pay for it.
Right.
And we knew that was a lie.
Yep.
But the bottom line is Trump got in office because white America, their attitude was, not all of them, but the ones who believe they are superior, they united and said, we don't care all the stuff Trump did. All we know is he's white, we're white, and we're going to support him.
Brother Raymond,
Yes.
do you accept the fact that's been documented? 13% of the black vote voted for him.
Do you know why?
Why?
Do you know why? And I work on Capitol Hill as a staffer.
Wow.
Because, yes, I do. I can't say who I work for. And when I call this show, I always go outside because I want to be heard.
Yes, sir.
Now, with that said,
Wow, Larry.
a lot of black people, as well as other races, especially let's talk about black people. I mean African Americans or whatever name we calling ourselves this year. A lot of us are addicted to white.
Wow.
We are addicted to white. We look at the white man because he controls the economy, he controls the military. And remember what Harry Tubman said and Marcus Garvey and Nat Turner. A lot of black people, they look at it as, if I can't beat them, I'm going to join them. I'm going to try to act like them. I'm going to buy from them. I'm going to support them. And anybody that's black, that's trying to get ahead and got black self-pride,
to bring their neighborhood up, I'm not going to be a part of it. A lot of black people, we are addicted to white. We don't see it that way, but we spend our money with white people. We try to look white. We try to dress white. Anything that's black that has a business, we look at it as the prices are too high, or brother, can you hook me up?
Wow.
We do this. So when Kamala Harris ran, even though she was educated, even though she said what she was going to do, even though she was only given 110 days to run a 4-year campaign, when Trump lost, he started campaigning. He kept saying it. If you tell a lie long enough, most people will believe it. They stole it from me. When that didn't work, he went on immigration.
Yeah.
And then he did something else. Black folks will turn on each other. He said, she's not black enough. She's married to a white man. Matter of fact, when she was a prosecutor in San Francisco, she locked up black men. She did not. She created programs for diversions. So a lot of black guys wouldn't go to jail for low petty crimes.
That's right.
The prosecutor's job is to prosecute.
Yeah.
She doesn't arrest. She prosecutes. That's her job. But we are addicted to white. So we're more inclined to vote white, support white.
I just brought it up partly because everything you just stated is true. You made a good point. But the problem is every time I hear about white, I always remind folks that 13% of us voted for him.
Wow.
And if that 13% wasn't there, he would not have won.
And Raymond's a staffer, Larry. Let's say the inside looking out.
I understand.
Yeah.
And look,
he's making good points about what happened. I'm just trying to say that we can't let that 13% feel that they did the right thing.
That's right.
They didn't do the right thing.
Exactly.
But what I'm saying is, he's inside looking out. He ain't just Larry or Mark talking. Even though you was in Annapolis 23 years, he's in D.C.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So credible.
Since Trump been in office from January until now, over 315,000 black women in the federal government have lost their jobs.
That's true, Larry. That's true.
And the biggest portion came out of PG County because he knows that most black people get their middle class from the federal government, state and local government.
Yep.
Not the private sector.
Yep.
So he knows that to keep them in their place, take their jobs.
Wow.
Take jobs.
Wow.
But that's what he did. And when you criticize Trump, and you're not criticizing him, you're just only describing the atrocities that he has done.
Thank you.
Black folks will call in and say to you, don't you criticize my master. How dare you?
Oh.
So far, Brother Ray, we have not had one of those do that on this show, but because I would terminate them so fast, lightning couldn't strike fast enough.
Wow.
They will criticize you. They get angry.
Yeah.
When you talk about Trump, they get offended because those what we call back in the day, those were the ones who worked in the house.
Wow.
And they dared the field workers, how dare you talk about Lobster? He's a good man.
Wow.
Because they got the food that they didn't eat. So far as they're concerned, they had a good thing going. For any slave out there in the fields that thought about escaping or criticizing the master, I'm going to let the master know that you're being ungrateful.
Larry Young Morning Show, Receipts and Solutions. Thank you, Raymond.
You're welcome.
Hard gospel. But true.
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 But I also want to make it be true. I wish somebody would think of calling us to our show and saying what he said today, what they say. Please.
Can we just real quick?
Go ahead.
Can we just real quick see what Rosie O'Donnell said? Cause come on, Rosie, come on up there.
Okay, let's go to Brother Carlos. Hello.
Good morning, my dear brothers. I appreciate the information. Larry, on the Ravens, real quick, I'm going to repeat what Vince Lombardi used to say. Winning is not the only thing, it's everything. And so the Ravens played to lose in that fourth quarter. They played to lose the game, not to win the game.
That's right.
But Raven, but Brother Young, I want you to listen to this, because a lot of what Raymond said is I agree with. But when you saw the 20 or so tech titans like Mark Zuckerberg and the others, the guy who owns Microsoft, Bill Gates, and others sit at that table and played lapdog to Donald J. Trump, despite all of his felonies. I said to myself, that is the exercise of white power and white privilege. And this is what we got to realize. What we say out here means little or nothing, because when white privilege and white power supports and exercise of their authority, supporting this convicted felon and everything that he's done, then there's no way we can win. There's just absolutely no way that we can win, Larry. And the second point was that those ladies that said that they were abused by Epstein, a couple of them said that they came out and voted for Trump because they thought that he would support them and take care of their needs. And how do you arrive at that particular solution, or that particular thing after he did all that to those women and abused those women, grabbing them by the peas and so forth?
Right.
That shows you how white people, including white women and others, think, Larry. So we got to think about that when I'm going to do our third hour analysis. Thank you for letting me speak, my brother.
No problem. Thank you,
Larry. Number one, you brought up a very important point. I think, number one, she definitely should have won. 81 million was fired Trump last time. And we fired him because we knew that even though the vice president, the last president, Joe Biden, was older or whatever, we knew that he would take the country in the right direction. Same thing with her. She was the sitting vice president. You know, she went on the Breakfast Club. She went on everywhere. They at the Democratic convention, you had Republicans, prominent Republicans, one who had called Trump a effing moron, Tillerson, and never took it back. Billionaire Rex Tillerson never took it back. Worked for him, and I agree with the Princeton professor Eddie Gloyd, brother Eddie Gloyd said 78 million people got to grapple with the fact that they voted this man in because they didn't want the black woman to be president. And listen to what Rosie O'Donnell said. I think we got Sister Rosie, who grew up with in And
I don't understand how he's able to get away with the things he gets away with, breaking the law, the emoluments clause, taking bribes, blackmailing people. He's a criminal con man. And if you grew up in New York, as I did, you knew this your whole life. We watched his planes get repossessed off the runway at LaGuardia. We watched him try to sell steaks and cologne in a fake university, steal money from charities that his family can't even have a charity anymore in New York City, in the New York State, because they had stolen money from kids' cancer charities. Wow. There's no way you can look at the facts about this man and believe in him still. You have to have willful blindness. I don't understand how he's able to get away with the things he gets away with.
Willful blindness.
Willful blindness. I agree. I agree.
And he's about to pick a fight with Chicago, where the mayor of Chicago says through an executive order, my police officers will not cooperate with you.
So you want to,
when you send the National Guard in. And that's now a lot of these mayors, he's the only one so far that has gone as far as that. Standing behind him is a governor.
Yeah.
Okay, so he does want to run for president. Sorry with me, let him run.
All right.
But the governor says that he's made no actual claim for why he would want to put the National Guard in Illinois. And that mayor, I feel I'm concerned about it. I trust his police officers are going to obey that executive order. And so Trump and them are trying to decide if they're going to, despite that, is he going to send the troopers in? And I hope he realizes that they'll put the local police against the state National Guard.
You know what, Larry? Because we got callers. Let's say what Reverend Al said this morning on Morning Joe. He put it right where the goats could get it. It's not about Donald Trump. He said, stop talking about Donald Trump. And he said that the mayors, because the governors, like our governors, coming out putting it where the goats can get it. The mayors are not really dealing with, crime is down, crime is down, crime is down. All right, the lawlessness is up. He said that the mayors and the Democrats have been soft on the lawlessness and the Republicans have jumped right on it. And that if we don't deal with the crime in our communities, we don't need Trump to come in. But if we don't deal with it, then our leaders who are saying ain't nothing to see here and all that kind of stuff don't deserve to be in leadership. Reverend Al said that. He said that. It ain't about Trump. He said, stop talking about Trump, and deal with what's going on in our cities, like our governor, and people are doing. Reverend Al said that, man, because like Morning Joe said, we giving Trump a gift. Because Larry, the Republicans in Maryland, Andy Harris and them are going back and telling him exactly what the people are saying on the street, my brother. That's what we got to deal with. It ain't about Trump.
Well, while he's still debating what he's going to do in Chicago, he already put the national ICE people in Boston.
Yeah,
And I'm just curious, what suppose he decides he's going to stop talking about Baltimore and make Baltimore one of those cities.
Let's see.
Are we going to get an executive order like the guy in Chicago? What's going to happen? How do you feel about that, Baltimore? Are you ready to accept executive order saying put the National Guard in Baltimore? All right, let's get to the line. We got a couple of people on the line. Let's get only because he's just recently got married. I'm gonna put him up first.
Okay.
And then after that, I'm gonna put Jason and Charles and Carlos. Mr. Michael Eugene Johnson and the Pike.
How are you, my brother?
Go ahead, sir. What's up?
Please give your wife my condolences, man. Please.
I knew you was gonna give it back.
Hey, he gives me that all the time. He gives me my wife. He tell my wife that all the time.
let me first say,
Congratulations, my brother.
The show.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Enjoying the show and then continuing to join the show. I don't get a chance to call in as much as I wish, but it's always insightful and informative. You know, I mean, I may have different opinions on things, and I've been required not to really say as much as I would like to say. But you know, if you were putting as Westmore say, the citizen army around maybe the train stations, the bus stations, and the tourist locations, and you were bringing in the police into our communities more, you know, I might not have a whole lot of resistance and pushback. I don't need them around the citizens start making drug arrests or doing anything like that because they're not qualified for that.
Right.
So we need some action here in Baltimore. I mean, the blowout, and I am a big fan of the mayor and a big fan of the governor, as you know. But the whole Park Heights walking tour was just a big farce.
That's
For
right.
me, being a Park Heights boy from 1959 to present, I mean, I still live on Park Heights. And if you wanted to really take a tour, you know, you take it on Pennsylvania North, and we really don't need as much policing on Pennsylvania North. What we need is health department down there. You need the medical people down there. There's a health issue more than a criminal issue. But let me get this in because I know you got a lot of callers, and I can justify some of my points a little later when we have more time. But we have been very, very lucky here at the Pike Cinema. We've been selected twice for two very large film festivals. One is called the Be More Film Festival, which starts Thursday, September the 18th, and ends Sunday, September the 21st. And we're going to do the national premiere screening of the one and only Dick Gregory movie.
Wow.
It's going to be introduced by Dr. Christian Gregory. His son is going to be here, and that's going to be on Thursday, September the 18th. And we got over 30 films that's going to be. And then shortly after that, in October the 2nd, through the 5th, and I might have my timing off, and I'll correct it if I am. We've also been selected for the African American National Film Festival. Wow. That's also going to be at our theater, and we're going to have over 60 films are going to show up. So if you really want to get some information, please give us a call at 667-273-4808. Larry and my man Mark know they got free passes to every film they want to get to because of their support constantly for me, but also for their support for the community. So I do appreciate what the community came out last week when we were showing Highest to Lowest, the Spike Lee's movie.
Yeah.
Up till this Saturday, we're carrying it over one more week till this Saturday. But for Sunday coming up, speaking of the Ravens, we're going to have a free screening in both theaters for the Ravens and the Cleveland game. Doesn't cost you anything to come and see the game on the big screen. So we hope you can come by.
Wow.
I missed you at my, because you had a special seat, but I missed you, and hopefully I'll see you soon. And I hope you're taking care of yourself.
Right.
You take care of everybody else.
That's right, Mike.
You don't know how badly I was upset that I could not make that one. Because I said, for somebody to decide that they wanted to put a ring on Mike's finger,
right?
I want to be there to witness it.
Me too.
I say it with a lot of respect and love.
We love you, brother, and much success. You deserve it.
See you, brother, soon.
You deserve it, man.
But I'll listen to the rest of the show.
All right, thank you, now.
Thank you, sir.
Wow, he deserved that, man.
He looked so happy.
He deserved, yeah. And she was right there with him, man. When he was opening up, and right there with him.
Team.
Yep.
All right, let's find out what's going on between 11:30 and 1 o'clock.
Yes, sir.
In order to do that, you got to go to Jason.
Absolutely.
Grand Rising family. Well, first of all, just congratulations to Michael Eugene Johnson, to his new family and his wife, and of course to the beautiful work that he's doing at that theater. Also, just shout out to all the soldiers in the streets, family, who are out there, boots on the ground, getting up every day, doing something to try to make a difference in this city. We know the work is being done because the numbers are reflecting that. Talking of the numbers, Senator, if you really look around the state politically, right, we're more of a purple state. It's red in the mountain highs, red down in the eastern shores, It's really blue in the middle. And if you realize what took place, Donald Trump, when he laid off all those workers, where are most of those workers from? Montgomery County, PG County, Howard County, surrounding counties. They're all Democrats. They're all Democrats. He knew exactly what he was doing methodically.
Wow.
And that is what has to really be looked at, because politically, when we come to this election cycle, whoever the Democrats put up is going to have to be a force, because technically those who were affected by federal workers technically were those who are Democrats.
Wow.
You know, so but Senator, today is going to be ladies only. And the ladies, Linda Batts, Mary Hughes, and the beautiful Yolanda Pulley are all going to run the show. They're going to be talking about that bill that Ryan Dorsey is sponsoring in reference to trying to make these houses into multi subleased units, kind of like rooming houses, but allowing them to kind of divide them up into multiple apartments into these normally single family dwellings. And we know that that is a part of gentrification, because most of those folks that come in are more middle class, white professionals coming into Baltimore City that usually are transient. They usually are not born here or legacy residents here.
Okay.
So they're going to be talking about that.
Thank you, Quentin. Thank you much. There you go. Let's go. All right, we've got 4 minutes. Let's go. Charles.
Morning, everybody. Praise God everlasting Almighty for His Son Jesus. I'd like y'all to look at this situation a little bit differently, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I ran Russia and I wanted to take over the United States, and I had a slave, a popular slave, would I use it? Yes, I would. And black people, if you think that they're not going to mess with us, I would like our people to wake up and turn back to God, who got us where we are now. We can lie to ourselves all we want. He had mercy on us, and He put 2 black people in the White House. No issues while they were in.
That's right.
But I like our people to start praying, please, because if you don't, now I'm somebody that went through the Berlin Wall.
Okay.
And that's all that's coming out of me, y'all.
Thank you.
Start to protect ourselves like we did in the beginning, please.
Nothing wrong with asking for prayer.
That's right.
Thank you, partner.
That's right.
Brother Charles. Let's get to
Erwin.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm calling to inform you that Donald Trump will be using crime as his platform for the next general election.
Mm-hmm.
And they're preparing themselves to win by putting fear
Mm-hmm.
in the hearts of suburbans and ex-suburbans, white people. And if he really wanted to reduce crime, why did he go to Georgetown in Washington, D.C., rather than in the inner city where he claimed that there was crime? So he's just trying to put fear in the hearts of suburban and ex-suburban white people to let them get to feel that black people should be controlled, and he is the one that can control black people by putting rules and regulations and targeting democratic black cities.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Strong contribution. Family, I want you to know I'm going to come in with a topic, the great controversy between the evangelists and it's the black church standing up, because the white evangelists particularly the ministers.
Yep.
They are not doing what they should do, or are they? Or do you care?
Wow.
Join us next week.
Powerful.
Peace and blessings to you. Be safe. Mark, thank you.
Peace.
Sean, thank you. Devontae, thank you. Have a great one, family.
Yeah.
All things are good and equal. And don't forget, September the 16th, make it to the NAN meeting, dealing with artificial intelligence, jobs, opportunity, second careers. God bless you. Peace and blessings.
Peace.